Hey YouTube, what's up guys? So this one is a pretty tough one to crack, but we were able to crack it. I didn't realize it was pretty much that difficult at the start. I thought this was just maybe one of those difficult things that you play around with easily, but trust me, it was quite a tough one to crack. I just thought I could showcase. I didn't submit the flags yet because I just finished. Could showcase how I was able to walk through this. So it's going to be pretty much high level, not really core details because that would make this video extremely long. So for starters, I was able to browse the IP address that was given, and it appears that after nmap, doing some nmap scan, I found port 80, port 22, and this port 61337. So what I did was I tried to navigate to that IP with the port, and I was greeted with this forbidden funny stuff, login stuff. And let me just show what that looks like. So you understand what I was talking about. I copied this. I'll just paste it here just to show what I was talking about. So we were greeted. I'm already logged in. That's why it's showing me this. So I don't want to log out because I'm going to have to explain a few other details, and I don't want to go through the butt cracking pain of doing this again. So you'll be greeted with a login page. So obviously, I realized that there was nothing pretty much there. So I took that over to the Buster and brute force. Then I go Buster, sorry. Then I found the directory temporal. Then temporal was pretty much forbidden, locked, nothing. But I brute force temporal and I found dev. Then dev again, there was pretty much nothing there. I had to log in, so I brute forced it and I found this new account, new ACC. So it threw up this at me, and I was able to take the whole thing to create more like put an email there. Here I put initially it was a username. I actually changed this because I was trying to exploit a vulnerability found. So the username created that, then I went back and I logged in. So I created something that looks like this, but not this one. And it was pretty much cool. Then after which I realized that when I checked the account, it was flagging an account ID thing. So that was what I saw that led me to start digging and probing. Then I found out that this was something related to Flask. After much research, Googling, and other stuff, so good, minutes if not hours, then I was able to find this technique. That's why you see I'm replacing initially. If I clean this up, you will see I had tried a different username there. I think it was user, so I'm not sure what I used initially. Okay, I think it was, because that walkthrough was found somewhere here. Let me show you so you understand what I'm talking about. Not this, was that's not this one. Most likely, I think I've actually closed it because I was clogging my browser. So I used that technique to, I think it should be here. Yeah, exactly. So it was this one initially. Then I found that it was flagging that ID. Then I took that idea and had to try a different technique which was specified in this. I will leave these links in the video, so if, in case you want to follow through and do this thing, you just walk through. I also leave most of the commands that I executed if YouTube will allow me to do that. So you can actually follow through as well. So I found that. Then after executing that, this config, then I went to log in with the config. Then upon checking the accounts, see here I logged in with the config, so it's going to look something like this. But upon checking the accounts, then I found that oh, it's off. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Okay, so checking the account, it flagged all that gibberish at me, threw it over at me. Then I realized that, okay, fine. I found a few details from there. One was this secret key. Then there was an error message that led me to research and found that it was Flask happening there. So I quickly pulled this down to my local box. Then I used this Flask decode cookie to decode the cookie that was captured here for that particular request, which is not this one anyways. So I grabbed that cookie, then I decode it. After decoding the cookie, I found which was this. I found something like this. So see the config I entered, so which means it was executing that command to throw out the config at me, which also revealed the secret key. Then I took that and more or less tried a few more tricks as specified here, just to see what I can do. Flask-unsign. I realized that I had to sign that cookie and all that stuff. So what I did was, I think it was this one. I grabbed. Let me verify. It wasn't this one. It was this one with the secret name exactly. I grabbed this. Then I signed the cookie. I passed that value in here, which was this, which we already grabbed. Where is it again? Yeah, this one. Passed this value in there. Then I passed the secrets, which we already also collected, which is this. I think you'll find that command here. So that's the, is it this? No, not this one. I think it should be up here. No, not this one. Just give me a minute. Let me figure that out. Yeah, it's this one. No, obviously not this one. It's pretty much messed up right now. So, but somewhere, basically, that was what I did. I passed that and I signed. So after signing, I think I got, it should be this one. But this one has been modified. That's why you're not seeing it there. So after signing, I got that token. I passed that token in here. Then it revealed something to be showing me the dev. So that was what informed me that, okay, fine, this was executing the command on the system. Also, for a bit more research, actually revealed a vulnerability that was discovered within that Flask thing. So which means we had to exploit that. So after finding that, we had to go do some research. Then we found this, not this one. We found this one, not this, obviously. Yeah, great, we found this. So we use this to execute command on the box. We grab this. So if you look at this, you will see that's that command there, modifying the signed cookie by replacing what was here with what I have here. So you see that config, I replaced it with what is here. Initially it was config. So we see we had replaced that when we're passing the command OS, then ls. So we executed this. We basically grabbed the cookie value, then went back to the browser and passed that cookie value here. That was what displayed the dev path for us. So after looking at that, we realized that we could do more with this. So we actually made some modification to that. So look at what we did here. We initially I hope I didn't close that. I think I closed it. Although it's somewhere up here. Yeah, exactly. So this is the classic or legacy bash reverse shell thing. We grab that quickly and pass the IP and a port there. If you don't know how this works, you can find it here. I'll also leave this link to the reverse shell generator. So we now encoded that more like so we can bypass maybe any issues that might arise. So we pass that to base 64 and we grab the base 64. So right here we replaced instead of us passing the bare reverse shell command in here, if you look at what we had done, we replaced it with the base 64 reverse shell, and on the fly we actually decoding it. We pipe the outputs, decoded it, then instantly we run a bash on that command just so we can grab ourselves the initial access. So we took this, copied this, then we went back to the browser and we replaced it with this token here. then we refresh the browser. That was what gave us our initial access. So this initial access you see here, if I run an ID, oh sorry, my bad. If I run an ID with the bill user, that was how we got this initial access. So we took this initial access, then we started researching. Obviously, we found this log stash thing happening here, and that was what led us to doing research again. And we found obviously there is actually, if you read through this, you will actually understand how this can help you escalate privilege. So since we found everything that looks like what is here, it was obvious there was nothing to tweak. So all we did was we copied this on our local box. We created a file containing this. We replaced the command wami. Instead of running wami, we once again generated a bash reverse shell, and on the fly we dropped it in there. I think I still have that on my box. Let me see, it's here. Yeah, I see nanologstash.com. So if I cut the contents of logstash.com, you will see what I was talking about there. Pretty much we replaced that wami with this bash executable. So we're trying to run this from the complete path bin bash so we can execute that command. Then we, in the interval, we change it from 120 to 5, so it can pretty much be faster. 5 seconds, spins up that thing back, runs that thing, and gives us the shell. So after doing that, we staged a Python server and served it. We came in here and we were able to download it. I think I can go all the way to the top. You will see I download it. Upon doing that, it replaced the one that was in there on the fly. So most of the walkthrough are actually here, but I'm just keeping all that headaches for you. So we replaced what was in there on the fly. Then we set up a netcat listener and we waited and we grabbed the root shell. So to find the flag, we just did the basic classic command find to look for that flag. Also for this to find the flag, it was the classic command. If you see, I had run that command here. And I found the flag for Bill, grab that, as well as grab this for the roots. And we are off to the submission panel. I don't know what's up with this machine expiring. I'm just going to click submit on both of them. And that's it. We're done with this. So this was indeed a hard one. It wasn't easy. Trust me, I won't tell you it was easy. That would be me deceiving you. You cracking this, you really need some balls. Okay, so mind my language. All right, so I will leave these commands in the description. So in case you want to follow this, I'm not asking you to just copy my answer, but try to go through the process and methodology. Remember, like I did mention earlier, this is not it's not a clickbait thing. It's security researching. You have to bend your head and do the research for you to be able to find stuff like this. Anyways, thanks for sticking around again with me, and I'll see you in the next challenge that we'll be taking on. Have a nice day.